Good morning to all my wonderful viewers out there. Welcome back to another episode of Sneaker Talk, where we talk about the latest sneaker news, sneaker releases, and just everything to do with sneakers. In today's episode, we're going to be speaking about an Air Jordan 6. It actually feels like it's been a while since we've talked about the Air Jordan 6. This weekend, we are getting a new colorway for said Jordan model, and we're going to be discussing all the release details, what it looks like, everything to do with it. Which colorway am I going to be talking about today? Well, we're going to be discussing the upcoming release of the Air Jordan 6 Hare colorway. Yeah, as I said, it's been a while since we've talked about the Air Jordan 6s on the channel, and I've even got a pair like somewhere way up on the top of my clothes. Like there's another level on top of the already two-story clothing there that you can see. And like, there's a bunch of sneakers up there that I just don't wear. And there's a pair of Jordan 6s up there. So I even don't wear the only pair of Jordan 6s that I have. They just don't receive enough love, but they're an awesome shoe. He won his first championship in them. So, you know, they're pretty significant. And I do need to get a pair of the infrared 6s. But today we're going to be talking about a colorway that was traditionally on the Air Jordan 7 that's now being moved over to the 6s and then released this weekend, which of course is the Hare colorway. Now, to cover all the release details, what the sneaker looks like, everything like that, we've got to head over to a HYPEBEAST article, as always, because, you know, they have reasonable and reliable release details. So we're going to head over there, have a look at the sneaker, cover all the release details, and I'll give you my thoughts and opinions on the actual sneaker and give you the release information. Now, if you guys want me to keep covering Jordan 6s, because maybe you're like, Daniel, come on, Jordan 6s need more love, or you want me to keep covering just upcoming Jordans, don't forget to leave this video a big old like, comment in the comment section down below, and subscribe to the channel, because we, this month, the month of June, are trying to hit the impossible milestone of 2,500 subs by the end of the month. Sorry, I say impossible because, like, it's going to take a lot. If we can get there, fellas, man, that would be crazy. That would be absolutely wild. Subscribe to the channel today if you want to help us out on that milestone. That would be awesome. But without further ado, let's head on over to the HYPEBEAST article that I have for us today to have a look at all the release details and the actual sneaker itself, which is the Air Jordan 6 Hare colorway. So here it is in all its glory. I gotta say, upon first glance, it's a lot more minimal than what I thought Jordan Brand was gonna take, because the Jordan 7s, they incorporate a lot of color into their colorways. In a very well done way, by the way. The Jordan 7s with their color blocking and the use of color, it's really well done, but I didn't think that you would be able to apply just that explosive use of color that's on the Jordan 7s onto earlier Jordan models. But I suppose it's quite possible with the 6s. The 6s have a lot of different little panels here, and it's actually done quite well. They've kept most of the upper just white, and they've done all the detailing on the outsole, the tongue, and what looks like the heel tab and the tongue there. So that's good. They've kept it quite minimal, which makes it easy to wear. It definitely makes it a lot easier to wear. But we'll dive into what the release details are here, and then we'll dive into the 8 images that we have. So, an official look at the Air Jordan 6 Hare. The pair would surely make Michael Jordan and Bugs Bunny proud. I don't know, can we get a statement? Can we interview Michael Jordan? What do you think? That would actually be interesting. I would watch a series of Michael Jordan reviewing the latest Jordan colorways. That would be good. I would love to be the person that interviews him in said series, but you know, those are big dreams right there. Those are some big dreams. But anyway, let's keep going into the article. Hare Jordan and Air Jordan have been co-conspirators since a famous early 90s ad. I think it was 91 the ad was originally. But Jordan Brand's dynamic duo is set to enter a new chapter this summer with the Air Jordan 6 Hare. It's so weird to read in this article, enter a new chapter this summer, while I look outside and it's like freezing cold and I'm like freezing in my room here. That's what I get for being on a little island in the land down under, right? Clearly inspired by the classic Air Jordan 7 Hare, these colourful Air Jordan 6s were awash in vibrant details that surely would make Michael Jordan and Bugs Bunny proud. Much like 2017's Air Jordan 6 Alternate 91, which was a reimagination of the maroon colorway, but instead they used different colors and different details on the leather and stuff. The Hare blends a soft grey suede, so that's what they're referring to with the alternate ones there. They used, instead of a white, they used a grey suede, and that would be the grey suede that they're using there in the panels. So it's actually suede, which is interesting. You don't see suede appear too many times on the 6s. With the crisp white leather overlays, so these are the leather overlays here. From what I know, I don't know if this is true or not, it's meant to spell out 23 in the overlays. Do you guys see it? So there's the 2 here. Can you see it? There's a 2 there, and then there's a 3. You can see the 3 because obviously his jersey is 23. So when you have it on the other side of the shoe, it actually has a 2 there, and then it has a 3 because it's, I mean, this is looking at, I think it's the inside of the shoe, and that's why it doesn't look right. But yeah, from what I've heard, it's meant to spell out 23 in the panels, which I thought was a cool idea. I don't know if it's true or not. You'd have to ask, I think it was Tinker that designed the 6s, and see what the case is there. However, the rest of the build is entirely different. The most noticeable embellishment is offered by the translucent tongue, which shows off a jagged red, yellow, green, black, and white print in true Hare Jordan fashion. This print is replicated on the tongue liner and insole, while laces toggled are done in orange and green for a cheeky nod to Bugs Bunny's famous carrot. Pops of red appear on the neoprene throat and heel tab, with the black Jumpman logos on the throat and purple Jumpman logos on the heel, handling, and uppers branded flare. Midsoles feature a mix of plain white EVA foam and semi-translucent red rubber. The latter of which surrounds the heel clear Air Max unit. Tri-color outsoles with a final large Jumpman logo complete the look. The Air Jordan 6 Hare will be made available in full family sizing, so that's toddlers, kids, older kids, and men's sizing, and release on Nike Sneakers CN. I don't know what CN is because that's not China, is it? Not Canada, is it either? Maybe it is China. Either way, on May 15th. So there has been an early release in some places, but it releases in the US on June 6th. It says June 5th here in the article, but I checked eBay before the video and it says June 6th, so the Saturday. It looks like this article that was written on the 11th of May, as we can see here, is a little bit out of date, but that's understandable because the coronavirus is shifting around the release dates of all the shoes at the moment. So June 6th is the release date. I checked on eBay. It's not loaded up on Nike Australia at the moment for June 6th, so I reckon Australia is going to get a later release. But I assume it's going to be loaded up on Nike.com on the US one. But on the Australian one, it definitely isn't. But it's going to retail for the standard 190 USD. Okay, very cool. Very, very cool. As we've read from the article here, it looks like a bunch of different details are being utilized here. And a bunch of different materials are being utilized here in this Air Jordan 6, which is cool. It's cool that they're changing it up from leather. They've added some different details there. I like the idea that they're using suede for these panels here. What we'll do now is we'll dive into the 8 images we have and have a look at it at all the different angles and see how the Air Jordan 6 Hares look. So here we are. Lots and lots of subtle little color details there. We can see a nice little black trim around the heel here, black on the heel tab. I'm going to assume there's going to be a bit of black branding at the back, but okay, there we go. That's the side that I want to view. So do you see the 2 and the 3 now? 2, I'm going to draw it with the mouse, and 3. I honestly don't know. I've heard that's the rumor, that's the rumor for how the panels were designed for the Air Jordan 6, is that they grabbed his player number. You can see 2 and then the 3. You can see the 3 very clearly, but the 2 is a bit of a stretch, and that's why I'm like, is it a 2 though? The 2's a bit of a stretch, but the 3 you can clearly see, it's like right there. Yeah, that's allegedly why the panels are there. They've highlighted these panels by doing these panels, the outer panels, in white leather, and doing the inner area in grey suede, very much like, as it said, the alternate ones that released a couple years back. All the color detail is all on the tongue, the accessories, and the outsole. I like that. I like that that's how it's done. It's made it very easy to wear. You've got, it was purple branding instead. A purple Jumpman with Air on the bottom of it. Haven't seen that in a while. Usually it's either a Jumpman or Nike Air. I mean, you know how I feel. I personally feel that they should always brand Jordans with the branding that it had originally, the OG branding, but they're all, you know, hit or miss on the branding these days. They're like, do we do Air? Do we do Nike Air? Do we do Jordan Air? Do we do the Jumpman? they can't make up their mind. I think they should just do Nike Air, but that's just me. Jumpman on the bottom of it, done in purple as well with a bunch of color. It's nice though. It's nice. Yep, that's all the images that we have. It's a solid shoe. It's solid. The colors, I just gotta really appreciate and like praise the colors here, because they've kept all the colorful stuff in the places where it's not going to affect the wearability of the shoe. Because if they had put the pink all over the upper, all the crazy colors that was on the insole, as we saw on one of the first couple images, yeah, all those colors there, or all the colors there that's on the tongue on the uppers here, that would make it really hard to wear. But they've done a really, really good job in picking the colors here. It's good. It's good. I like the little carrot lace lock though. And you know, green on top for the little green part of a carrot, orange for that. It's awesome, man. That's cool. That's really, really cool. That's nice. Yeah, no, this is good. This is a solid release. The only thing I would change is the branding on the back to Nike Air, and then bing bang boom, that would be a perfect release for me. And oh, and also change the branding on the bottom as well. But that's about it. I would just literally change the branding. Will I be picking this one up? Nah, I'm not really picking up a lot of sneakers these days. I was gonna make a video about why I haven't picked up sneakers in a long time. Again, one of my millions of video plans that I've got in like all these pages here that I just am not getting around to doing because I'm working and stuff all the time. So maybe this weekend, if I have some time this weekend, I'll try and pump out some of those videos. You know, some more discussion videos on the weekend, and then during the week we'll cover like more releases. I think I'll do that. But to sum up this sneaker, solid release, can't go wrong with it. I think this is going to be a good one. If you just want a nice, easy pair of Jordan 6s to wear, this is it. You can pick this up, releasing this Saturday, June 6th. Hopefully it'll get loaded up on Nike Australia. If not, Australians can pick them up from Eastbay. And obviously Americans can pick them up from Nike Sneakers and also Eastbay. And I assume Foot Locker as well is going to get them in as well. Actually, I should check Foot Locker Australia and see if they're getting released there. But 190 USD is the price point. Let me know in the comment section below, guys. What's your thoughts on it? Do you like them? Do you hate them? Are you going to pick them up? Do you think the Hare colorway should just stay on the Jordan 7s and it shouldn't be applied elsewhere? Let me know. Let me know all your thoughts and opinions on the Air Jordan 6 Hares in the comment section below. That's all I've really got to say about the Air Jordan 6 Hares, guys. Releasing for 190 USD, June 6th. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on it. It's a clean release, but I want to hear from you guys if you're going to be picking it up or not. Don't forget, if you guys want me to keep covering upcoming releases, upcoming Jordan releases, upcoming Jordan 6s, don't forget to leave this video a big old like, comment in the comment section down below, and subscribe to the channel as we are trying to hit 2,500 subs, the impossible milestone, by the end of June. I think we can do it, but it's going to be a rough one. You're gonna have to share it with all your friends, tweet about it on Twitter, share about it on Reddit. You know, you're gonna have to do those things, guys, if we're gonna reach this milestone. But it's crazy. You guys have been blowing it out of the park. Thank you so much to everyone that has been subscribing, everyone that's been watching the videos up to this point. The support is amazing. Thank you guys so much. You have all been wonderful. That's everything I've really got to say about the Air Jordan 6 Hares. So until the next sneaker release, until the next Jordan 6 release, until the next sneaker talk video, guys, I'll catch you later.